Alright, look, I just did a fucking IQ test. Bruh, that shit was hard. I did like 3 of them. And all the websites I would do, they would, at the end of it, they'd be like, oh, I gotta pay X amount of money. I was not trying to pay that shit. So I kept looking for one that was good. And the first one that was free, it was only like 8 questions. And I blew through it. It was pretty easy. Like, I think that I got all of them right. And I ain't on here tooting my own horn. I know there's people who are way smarter than me. But this last one I did, oh my gosh, I did it for the last 30 minutes. I did like an hour's worth of IQ test right now. And I did this one for the past 30 minutes. Whew, that shit was hard. I don't know why I look faded right now. Um, that shit was hard, bro. Let me tell you. And it gave me a result. I ain't gonna go on here and say it, but not because I'm not like not because I'm embarrassed or something, but like I just don't. There's no point of saying that shit. But man, I encourage every one of you guys to go and do an IQ test because it might be a realization for some that they have a gift or like not have a gift, but like that, hey, bro, like your brain works better than other people. And I'm not saying that's what mine was because that shit was troubling the fuck out of me. But for other people, it might be a realize like, damn, like maybe I should try to strengthen my brain a little more, like my skills, because maybe I did have trouble with a lot of this stuff. And man, it was just a trip. Some of the way that like this shit is worded for one, the way like you got to use your brain and no paper. Like I didn't write down none of it. I was literally sitting here like looking at my hands and trying to figure out in my head. But like I could have easily solved a lot of the shit with paper. But I would just encourage you guys just to take a challenge and like really stress your brain out because like my brain is exhausted now. But it was awesome and like I would really love to take a super professional IQ test too, find something out about myself and see where my like struggles are and stuff like that. Cause I had taken something like that when I was younger, like not that young, like in high school. But the cool thing about taking a professional one and like sitting down with somebody is like they could tell you like what your strengths are, what you lack, like where you have something up with your brain. Like maybe, hey, maybe you struggle in this area because of this. And so it's cool to be able to do that and sit somebody down because then you can apply that to life. Like like what you need like to learn something. So I would just encourage everybody to do that when they got a chance and strengthen up. Like, fool, you can spend all this time on TikTok, you can spend all this time watching TV doing XYZ, but like play a freaking brain game, bro. Play like a little thing that just like makes you think for a little bit, and your brain will benefit it. Like you work out every part of your brain, I mean every part of your body, but like you don't want to strengthen your mind. Like that's what's most important. So I would tell everybody just to go out and try that and just like see what you get. Make sure you do a free one if you don't want to pay the $20, which is baloney. But there's a lot of free ones out there. You just gotta look. And I suggest you try it. Take 30 minutes out your day to just to like fucking trouble yourself. So all right, peace out. Do that shit.